When the content you're recording exceeds the 5-minute mark, it's important to keep the audience engaged, and you don't want to increase the amount of editing time that's required to do so. So an easy technique or strategy to employ is multiple locations. So when you're recording the intro sequence, maybe you're recording outside or in a different room or with something behind you that's different. It could be a backdrop, it could be a bookcase, it could be in the kitchen, whatever works for whatever you're doing in the video. You still have the standard intro hook where you're trying to explain the title of the video, who you are, but if you can mix up the location, it tends to break up the video as far as the viewer is concerned and keeps them engaged. After your introduction branding elements with your company logo, you're going to segue into a new type of section that helps break up longer content. The primary benefit to creating this type of secondary introduction has to do with allowing you to present the keynotes of your video. You should have talking points that you're writing out as a content creator to help you stay on track. You don't want to create videos where you ramble on because you will lose viewership that way. This type of secondary introduction is beneficial both to you and the viewer because it's going to set up the video and what its goals are. A simple example of this concept that avoids asking the audience to directly watch to the end of the video is to simply state, I'm going to demonstrate how product X works with products Y and Z. And during this video, you'll learn how to get the most out of using these three products together. That will encourage people to watch because they know what to expect. And with the anticipation at the end of the video, they'll know how to get some sort of benefit from your information. The primary difference in these videos that are trying to expand your target audience is that you have to practice the art of subtlety. You have to understand how to soft pitch. You don't want to hard sell in these videos. An example of this would be to use, for example, cosmetics, is if you were trying to sell eyeshadow, a specific brand. What you'd want to do is connect that eyeshadow with makeup brushes and a particular technique like removing eye bags or highlight and contour. So in the video, you would simply state, today I'm going to show you how to remove bags under your eyes using this particular makeup brush. And today I'll be demonstrating using this eyeshadow from this company. That's a way to present your product, but not shove it down people's throats, so to speak. Now, this new section towards the end of a video that is called the PSP hook is there to demonstrate that the video has addressed a particular problem or question, and in some cases it will recommend watching another video for a particular issue that you may be wanting to explain. So one example of that would be, today you learned how to use product X with products Y and Z. In my next video, I'll show you how to get the most out of product X using product Z specifically. So what you're trying to do is think about your content before you record. You don't necessarily want to create a really long video and not get much benefit out of it. One of the tricks to get some benefits out of a video that's longer is to plug in a comment from a previous video. And you can do this in any of your videos. You can simply take a comment that someone left in a prior video, post it in the end sequence right here, and then you would simply say, hey, thanks to Jane Doe or John Doe for your particular question or comment. And you can either answer that question or just simply say, thanks for commenting. And this is one way to get people to watch your content all the way to the end because they want to see if they got a shout out. Now, one final note is that this section of a video can also have a location change or just a camera angle shift, and that helps break up the video at this point. Now, because of the previous PSP hook section, the call to action can be very short. It can be simply like, comment, subscribe, or something of that nature. It definitely can be shorter than the rest of the videos because you've got so much content you're discussing. Now, of course, you're going to have your outro branding with your company logo, and you're going to have your end screen transition sequence. This is something that you can save as a separate file. You can simply take this section of the video and paste it in if you save it as a separate video, and that's going to help you cut down on some of your editing time.